Welcome back to the channel today. Imagine holding a penny worth a staggering $9 million in your hands. That's right. A simple 1-cent coin that was once used for everyday transactions could now make you a millionaire overnight. This is the incredible story of the 1970 D. Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. So, grab your magnifying glass and check your coin jars, because today, we're diving deep into the world of numismatics to uncover the truth behind this legendary coin. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of the 1970 D penny, let's take a quick journey through history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, the penny replaced the Indian head cent and became an instant favorite among collectors and everyday Americans alike. But little did anyone know that some versions of this penny, minted in later years, would become priceless treasures. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1970 D. Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mark beneath the date. But what makes it so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a rare minting error known as a double die obverse. This means that during the minting process, the die that strikes the coin was misaligned, causing a slightly doubled image on the coin's surface. This mistake resulted in a stunning and rare variety of the penny that collectors would pay a fortune to own. So, how can you tell if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. First, examine the date and lettering carefully. If you notice any doubling on the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," you might have a winner. Also, check for any signs of a repunched mint mark, which could further increase its value. But don't just take a quick glance, use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect every detail. Now, you might be wondering, has anyone actually sold a 1970 D penny for millions? The answer is yes. In recent years, rare error pennies have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions, with some selling for over $9 million. The demand for rare coins continues to soar, with collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. And with only a few verified examples of this error in existence, it's no surprise that this penny has reached legendary status in the numismatic world. If you love rare coins, the 1970 D penny isn't the only one to watch out for. The famous 1943 copper penny, which was mistakenly made using copper instead of steel during World War II, has sold for over $1.7 million. And let's not forget the 1955 double die penny, another famous error coin that commands thousands of dollars at auctions. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and your pocket change could be hiding a treasure. So, what should you do if you think you have a rare coin? First, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can actually lower its value significantly. Instead, place it in a soft holder to prevent any damage. Next, get it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin with a high-grade rating can fetch a much higher price at auctions or private sales. The next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. You never know, that little coin in your pocket could be worth millions. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and astonishing discoveries. And this episode is all about one tiny, unassuming penny, the 1980 D. Lincoln cent, that could be worth a jaw-dropping $7 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny in your pocket could potentially make you a multimillionaire. So, stick around until the end because you don't want to miss any of the exciting details about this fascinating coin. Before we talk about the money, let's take a quick trip back in time and understand the history of the 1980 D. Lincoln penny. Now, the Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It replaced the Indian head penny and was the first U.S. coin to depict a real historical figure. In 1980, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 5.1 billion Lincoln cents. Yes, that's billion with a B. That makes it one of the most common pennies in existence. But wait, if it's so common, why are we talking about it? How could it be worth millions? That's where things get really interesting. Not all pennies are created equal, and in the case of the 1980 D penny, there's a rare error, a mistake made during the minting process, that makes some of these coins exceptionally valuable. Some rare 1980 D pennies have errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and even transitional metal composition errors. But the real jackpot comes with one specific variation, an ultra-rare 1980 D penny struck on a 95% copper planchet instead of the regular zinc-coated planchet. This rare mistake was caused by leftover copper planchets from 1979 being used in 1980. And that's where the big money comes in. Alright, so what exactly makes this penny worth an unbelievable $7 million? Here are the key factors that make a coin valuable. Error type. If your 1980 D penny has a major minting error, especially a transitional error, it can skyrocket in value. Material composition. The normal 1980 D penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, but if you have one that is solid copper, that's where things get serious. A coin's grade is everything. If your penny is in MS 67 or higher condition, you've hit the jackpot. Rarity. Out of billions of pennies minted, only a handful of these rare transitional pennies exist, making them insanely valuable to collectors. Just imagine, something you could find in your pocket change could be worth more than a mansion, a Ferrari, or even a private island. This isn't just a collector's dream, it's a real-life treasure hunt. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? Here's how you can check. Look for the D mint mark. The coin should have a small d under the date, meaning it was minted in Denver. Weigh the coin. A normal 1980 D penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. But if it weighs around 3.11 grams, you might be holding a copper planchet error penny. Examine the surface, use a magnifying glass and check for doubling in the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. Get it professionally graded. If you think you found something special, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and value it. So, how much can you actually get for a 1980 D penny? Here's what the market says. Common 1980 D pennies in circulated condition are worth just face value. 1 cent uncirculated pennies with no errors can fetch anywhere between $1 and $10. Rare error pennies with minor mistakes can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Ultra-rare copper transitional pennies, the real treasure, have been known to fetch up to $7 million in private sales and auctions. Collectors around the world are constantly on the lookout for these rare gems, and if you find one, you could change your life forever. So, there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1980 D Lincoln penny and how one small mistake at the US Mint turned an ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Now, the big question is, do you have one in your pocket right now? It might be time to go through your old piggy bank, check those jars of pennies, and search through your pocket change because you never know what hidden treasure you might be sitting on. What if I told you that a single penny just 1 cent / could make you a millionaire overnight? Yes, you heard that right. One of the rarest Lincoln pennies from 1983 has been valued at an astonishing $6 million. If you have one of these, you might just be sitting on a fortune. But why is this tiny copper coin worth so much? What makes it so special? And most importantly, do you have one in your pocket? Let's dive deep into the fascinating history, hidden secrets, and shocking market value of the 1983 Lincoln penny that is worth millions. Before we get into the million-dollar mystery, let's go back in time. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse. It was an instant hit among Americans, and since then, the penny has gone through several design changes. Fast forward to 1982, a crucial year for the penny. The U.S. Mint made a significant change by switching from 95% copper to a zinc core with a thin copper coating, due to rising copper prices. This change led to an interesting phenomenon in 1983, where a few pennies were mistakenly struck on the older copper planchets instead of the new zinc ones. And that, my friends, is where the million-dollar treasure hunt begins. So, what's so special about the 1983 Lincoln penny? Well, there are two types of rare errors that make this coin extremely valuable. Let's break them down. The 1983 copper penny error. Some 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982 instead of the new zinc ones. This error is nearly impossible to spot with the naked eye, but collectors and experts have identified them using weight measurements. A normal 1983 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams, while a rare copper one will weigh approximately 3.1 grams. A well-preserved 1983 copper penny recently sold for a jaw-dropping $6 million. Imagine finding one of these in your loose change. That's life-changing money. The 1983 double die reverse error. Another rare variation is the 1983 double die reverse, DDR, penny. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, causing noticeable doubling in the letters and details on the reverse side. If you find one of these in mint condition, you could be looking at a payday of thousands of dollars. Now, before you start digging through your change jar, let's go over how you can identify one of these rare pennies. Weigh your penny. Use a digital scale to see if it weighs 3.1 grams, indicating a copper planchet. Check for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to look at the letters and numbers on the reverse side. Mint condition matters. The better the condition, the higher the value. Get it authenticated. If you think you have a rare penny, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. With coin collecting becoming more popular, rare pennies like the 1983 copper and double die varieties are skyrocketing in value. A coin that was worth a few $1,000s a decade ago is now selling for millions. And experts predict that as more collectors and investors enter the market, prices will only go up. Imagine attending an auction where collectors are battling for a rare 1983 penny, the thrill, the excitement, the millions on the line. This is why it's crucial to check your pocket change, visit coin shows, and stay updated with market trends. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. So, now that you know the story behind the $6 million penny, it's time to take action. Go check your coin collection, your piggy bank, even the coins in your car cup holder. Did you know that a single 1995 Lincoln penny could be worth up to $5 million? That's right. What if I told you that the penny in your pocket could make you a millionaire overnight? Stick around because today, we're diving deep into the incredible history, shocking value, and jaw-dropping market demand of this rare U.S. coin. Before we reveal what makes this penny worth millions, let's take a quick history lesson. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, several modifications have been made, including changes to the reverse design, metal composition, and even hidden errors that make some of these coins worth a fortune. Fast forward to 1995, an otherwise ordinary year for pennies, until collectors and experts discovered something extraordinary. A specific variation of the 1995 Lincoln penny emerged, a mistake by the U.S. Mint that would turn ordinary pocket change into a collector's dream. What makes the 1995 penny so valuable? The key to the 1995 penny's massive value lies in a rare error known as the double die obverse. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles, creating a visible doubling effect on key lettering. The doubling is most noticeable on Liberty and In God We Trust, making this a must-have for collectors. Now, here's the real kicker. While many 1995 double die pennies have been found, only a handful of perfectly preserved, high-grade examples exist. And collectors are willing to pay insane prices for these rare gems. Okay, let's talk money. If you have a circulated 1995 double die penny, it might be worth anywhere from $20 to $50. But here's where things get crazy. If you have a mint condition 1995 penny graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets into the thousands. And believe it or not, a perfectly graded 1995 Lincoln penny recently fetched nearly $5 million at a high-profile coin auction. That's right, one tiny penny made someone a multimillionaire. So, the question is, do you have one? How to check if you have a valuable 1995 PNNY? So now you're probably wondering, how can I check if I have one of these rare 1995 pennies? Here's what to do: look at the date, make sure it's from 1995. Check for doubling, use a magnifying glass to inspect the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If the letters look doubled, you might have a winner. Assess the condition, the shinier and cleaner, the better. No scratches or damage. Get it graded, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official valuation. That where TOs sell your rare 1995 PNNY. Alright, let's say you found one, what's next? Here's where to sell it for the best price: Heritage Auctions, one of the best places for high-value coins. eBay, a great marketplace, but be wary of scams. Coin shows and collectors, attend events and meet serious buyers. Online coin dealers, websites like PCGS and NGC can connect you with potential buyers. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a fortune and not even know it? Go check your pennies right now. Who knows? You might just be holding a $5 million treasure in the palm of your hand. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, and I'll see you in the next video.